Morning everybody, Shirley here again, 2 on the trot, wow. Anyway, I've come back to show you how far I've got on with my journal. I've actually found some papers and torn them randomly. I've decided I'm going to have that for the inside of the cover. This rose I've fussy cut here, and I've fussy cut it out, and I'm going to place it here. These are the papers. I've just gone and ripped all the edges, put them in some sort of order how I want them to be, and then here I've actually got lots of other papers that I think might go with it. I've got a paper pad and I've ripped other things up as well, but these are just what I've picked out and I think they'll randomly go. So we'll see how far we get with the journal. As you know, most of my stuff is in the garage. I was having a little woman cave built out in the back garden for my crafting goodies, but because of all the coronavirus, obviously it's all been put on hold at the moment. So they reckoned about the end of April, but we'll see. Excuse me. But anyway, that means that most of my crafting goodies are still in the shed. So I just asked Andrew to go out to the shed to bring me back one of my big boxes that I've actually got my sari silk in there, and I need my sari silk. Sorry about the plaster, but this is what I'm going to put around the edge here. So I'll just have a look in the box. I'll find the sari silk and then I'll be back to you. Found the sari silk. As you can see, it's variegated, so I'm having to just cut off little bits of the silk until I think what I'll do, I'll just chop bits off, and it doesn't matter if it's not a huge long piece, but as long as I get the colour I want, and this is the colour I want here because it goes better, but again only a small piece, so I'll just carry on and cut off some smaller pieces until I get the amount I need. Back with the sari silk, it's all been ironed, so I'm happy with that now. As I said, they are just bitses, but that doesn't matter because they're going along the edge here and they're smallish edges, so it's not going to worry that they're small. But I'm probably going to ruffle it up somehow and have a little bit showing over the edge, and I'll stitch down it, but we'll see how it actually works out. I'm not really sure yet. I'm just playing things in my mind to see how I do want it. Well, I worked out what to do in the end, or what I wanted to do. I actually made a little flower. Well, I'm calling it a flower. It's probably a raggedy actually, but I quite like it. Just left a little tail with it as well. On the inside I did do the sari silk along the edge and left a little border along the edges as well with it. So very happy with that. Have all the inside ready to go in there now. So this is what, it'll be quite a little bulky one, but I think I don't know whether I've made up my mind yet whether to come right through onto the end with the signature or to do the signature on its own and then attach it to the front, to the cover. But I haven't made my mind up with that, but I'm going to as soon as I've had something to eat. I'm getting a bit hungry now, so I'll come back to this. But I have put some other little things in there as well. Put another rose there, put that rose in there. Did a little stick on there. I've done something else as well. Oh, at the back, there you go. I decided that I like the little bird. He went there beautifully. So I put the little bird on there. And the little pocket I had, this is embossing folder. It's a Tim Holtz one, I think. I'm not sure. I think it is actually, yeah. But it says postcard on there, and I just fold it in half. I'm going to put some writing in there, and that fit perfectly into the pocket at the back. So I'm very happy with that. I put another little birdie in here as well, but I can't find him at the moment. So when I do a complete look through of it, I'll probably find him then. These papers that I've got here, they are actually excuse me, they are actually just dropped in ink. The copy paper, just an old tin tray that I have, and I put some inks in there. They were Tim Holtz distress inks actually, just like these here. This one's Shaded Lilac, but I think I used the rose one actually. And you just take the stopper off here. To be careful with this, look, there you go. And then you just drop the little ink drops into the water, swirl it around, and then drop your paper in. And then once I'd coloured them all, I actually went, and this is stenciling there, beautiful stencil that is. So that's how I did those papers there. Oh, and there's the same with the inks and the stenciling. I really enjoyed doing that. It made a change from actually doing the tea dyeing. I'm running out of tea dyed paper, that's what it is, and it's a little bit easier to do the inks rather than the tea dye. So that was that. As I said, just there, but next time you'll see this, it'll all be finished and ready to put some embellishments in there. I think I'm going to do some stamping before I actually put it together. So the next thing is going to be the stamping now.